has sent shockwaves across the country. Top sources have told us that the route of the car used in the blast has now been fully mapped by the investigative agencies. The probe has also revealed that the vehicle entered the national capital through Faridabad before reaching the spot. CCTV footage accessed by the cops show, in fact, a suspect inside the car exactly at 6:48 p.m., just moments before the explosion. Meanwhile, the car dealer who sold the vehicle is being questioned to trace its chain of ownership and identify all those who could be involved in this. And in a massive operation, over 200 police personnel are scanning CCTV footage from multiple cameras across the NCR, across Delhi NCR, to piece together every movement of the car and the suspect in this particular case. Let me straight away go across to my colleague Priyank Tripathi, who is joining us live right now from the site where this explosion took place. My colleague Shivam is also live with us right now. Priyank, firstly, bring us up to speed with what is really happening on the ground near the Red Fort area. I believe there is high security in place already, but what is happening right now as we speak there?
Yes, at least now both the carriageways have been stopped for any kind of vehicular movement. We are at this carriageway which connects the old Delhi railway station towards Daryaganj, and the barricades are there. It's only the media channel which has been allowed to come till the fourth layer of barricade, which start from the Daryaganj. Right behind these white curtains are the energy team officials and the BDS team of the energy, which is assessing the ground situation. And there you can see 3 officers from the NIA are also entering the location along with the CISF officials, because the CISF has also been in charge of the metro security. This incident has happened right next to the metro station, gate number 1 of the Red Fort. What is also very alarming, that this blast has happened right opposite to the Red Fort Chowki, the police post of the Red Fort, where the multiple individuals have been injured. 10 of them are the one who are said to be dead in this particular incident. What authorities have been telling us that they are yet to ascertain that the exact kind of chemical which could have created this particular blast. But for sure, ammonium nitrate is certainly something on which they suspect to be the first chemical which could be behind this particular blast. So multiple things are being taken into consideration. We know that the senior officials from the MHA are also holding a meeting right now. There will be another round of briefing which will happen with the Home Minister himself, and then the further strategy can be decided. But the big question is that who are the perpetrators? Who are the individuals who have been behind this particular attack? Because it was very well clearly stated from the central government side that any act of terror will be taken very seriously by the center. For the internal security, this is very important to be note that what could be the further strategy, because this kind of huge amount of explosive material cannot be gathered. There could be sleeper cell who were working in the Faridabad and the Nuh Mehwat area, where the multiple raids are also being carried out by the security officials, so that those people who have been providing these explosive to these terrorists can also be arrested. This particular module had already had 8 arrests so far. 9th one is said to be the one who has died in this alleged Fidayeen attack. But there are other individuals who assembled this huge amount of explosive to these so-called group of intellectuals, because 3 of them were doctors in this particular module, to make these kind of ideas. Many of them failed, many of them were arrested, but Dr. Umar was the one who thought that before he could be arrested, he wanted to do something, and this ended with taking 10 lives. But the ideological warfare which is being fought by the JEM on the behest of Pakistani ISI, and which has managed to infiltrate into the medical institution, is a very worrying thing, for which further strategies need to be decided. On the ground, certainly multiple things are working and agencies are working to crack this case, the location, how it came, from where the explosive came, what kind of chemical came. But if you look at the larger perspective and larger investigation, there's much more which needs to be done, because the ISI has finally infiltrated into medical institutions which are minority based in institutions,
Right.
to be very specific, in the state of Haryana as well as in Saharanpur.
Right. Stay on with us, Priyank. So the key suspect, viewers, is Dr. Umar Mohammed. All eyes are on his role in this entire case. He's suspected to be the suicide bomber in this particular case. He's suspected to be the one who was behind the wheels when the explosion took place. We have some more, in fact, inputs that we've got for you as far as Dr. Umar is concerned. We have learned that he was employed at Al Falah Medical College, Faridabad. He is originally from Koil in Pulwama in Jammu and Kashmir. He was reportedly a close associate of Dr. Adeel, and both allegedly were part of this radicalized doctors group that was active on encrypted telegram channels. Remember, yesterday only details emerged of this terror module, this white collar terror module that was busted by JNK police, and also in a joint operation with Faridabad police, wherein professionals and students were being radicalized. And we have learned that both of them, Dr. Adeel and Dr. Umar, in fact, were part of these specific groups. They were being radicalized via telegram channels. Umar studied medicine, in fact, at Government Medical College in Srinagar, and then he worked as a senior resident at GMC Anantnag, and then he left for the national capital. And we are getting this information from my colleague Sahil Suhail, who is also joining us live right now. Sahil, yes, you were telling us earlier as well, all eyes are on Dr. Umar Mohammed. In fact, his mother, you told us, suspected suicide bomber's mother has been detained. But what more have you managed to gather about him? How did he reach the national capital? For how long was he living in the national capital? And his association with Dr. Adeel and also Dr. Muzammil, what do you know about that?
Well, Dr. Umar is a resident of Koil, Pulwama. We are in fact reporting from the residential house of Dr. Umar, who had completed his medical degree, the MBBS from Government Medical College, Srinagar, back in 2017-2018, and later he started practicing and in fact working at Government Medical College, Anantnag. After that, he left for New Delhi. So this is one point where, in fact, all three suspects in the Jaish-e-Mohammed terror conspiracy case, the two doctors who have been arrested, Dr. Adeel and Dr. Muzammil, and now this Dr. Umar, all of three have worked at Government Medical College, Anantnag. This is one connection or one bond between the three doctors. And then he had in fact shifted to Faridabad, where he was working as professor in the Al Falah university. It's again where in fact Dr. Muzammil Shakil was also working. He is also a resident of South Kashmir's Pulwama district. So both of them were working there, and they in fact then security forces had started their investigation. We had mentioned that from poster to plot, how security forces basically got onto this terror module and in fact arrested one Dr. Adeel from Saharanpur, UP, and one AK-47 rifle was recovered from the locker that was allotted to Dr. Adeel at Government Medical College, Anantnag. And then we had seen in fact huge recovery of explosives from the rented accommodation of Dr. Muzammil Shakil. And then we had in fact reported, we were the first ones to report that all eyes on Dr. Umar. Back yesterday, we had said that the kingpin of all of this conspiracy is said to be Dr. Umar, and it was basically Jammu and Kashmir police which has raided multiple locations in Pulwama. What family members here told us is that they got contacted by Dr. Umar on Friday, who told them that he will be returning to Kashmir, to Pulwama, after 3 days, because family had informed him, or at least hinted him, that there were raids taking place. His name is under scanner. Police is looking for him, and that's why he must come back to Pulwama, come back to his home and settle the things and clarify before the authorities what's his role and what his role is not. But then on Friday, they had conversation, Dr. Umar had conversation with his sister-in-law, who spoke to us exclusively and in fact shared about all these details. But in fact, Dr. Umar said that he will be returning to home after 3 days. After 3 days, what happened is, before the nation and before the world, there was a blast near the Red Fort area, and 8 people have lost their lives. The Jammu and Kashmir police is seriously investigating, in fact, connecting dots and investigating every single aspect of both the cases. There are two cases. One, the Jaish terror plot case, where in fact Jammu and Kashmir police have arrested 7 people, including 2 doctors, made recoveries in Haryana in Government Medical College Anantnag, and in fact raided multiple locations. And now this terror blast case, Jammu and Kashmir police in fact timely alerted by Delhi police. A picture was shared with the Jammu and Kashmir police, where in fact we had seen one individual posing with the very same car that got blasted in the Red Fort area, and that individual is now being identified as Amir Rashid. He has been picked up for questioning. His brother Umar Rashid is also detained, and Tariq, whose SIM card in fact was being used by Amir, is also under detention. So as of now, 6 people I can say are under detention. This includes 3 family members of Dr. Umar, 2 brothers, and in fact his mother as well. We're also picking up from the sources that the mother of prime accused Dr. Umar has been picked up for DNA sampling as well, because there are multiple, in fact there are some dead bodies that are unknown.
So important updates that are coming in at this point in time. Sahil Suhail telling us 6 people in total have been detained, have been picked up for questioning, and these 6 include 3 family members of Dr. Umar as well. The key suspect here, who is suspected to be the suicide bomber, viewers, his 2 brothers were picked up yesterday evening. His mother has also been picked up this morning. And Sahil Suhail also breaking, for our viewers, some more inputs here. Her DNA is also being collected for a DNA sampling, a DNA test, in fact, that's going to happen in the national capital. Stay with us.